Yo, what's poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. You know how we do. Before we get started, we got to give a shout out to you, the channel subscribers, and also the channel members. And a big shout out to you, the viewer, for taking the time out to watch this video. But while you're here, do us a solid. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn your post notification bell on. And also hit that little star right down there at the bottom and hype your boy up. You know what I'm talking about? We appreciate it. And we appreciate all of it. You know, you're on the dig. But y'all already know we cannot do a video without giving a shout out to the beautiful ladies of the CU Aunties. The CU Aunties are always in the house, and we appreciate them more and more each time they visit. So if you see a CU Auntie in the chat or in the comment section, make sure you give them a shout out, show them some love. Big shout out to them. And as you know, the Cleveland Browns put out the Shedeur signal on Sunday, and Shadur brought them back a victory in his first NFL start on the road versus the Raiders. And after the game was over, Kevin Stefanski, just say you don't like a man and get it over with. Just do that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's talk about it. As we know, yesterday was Shedeursanders' first NFL win as an NFL quarterback on the road in a hostile environment. Well, not that hostile, but anything on the road is a hostile environment. Shadur is now 1-0 as an NFL quarterback, and yet he's still making history, breaking records, because Shedeursanders was the 42nd quarterback to start for the Cleveland Browns since 1999. Shedeursanders was also the first Browns quarterback to win in their first start since 1999. 17, I repeat, 17 quarterbacks since 1999 getting their first start has never won a game. Shedeursanders is also Kevin Stefanski's 13th quarterback of his tenure. So 13 of those 17 quarterbacks belong to Kevin Stefanski. That's bad. That's just bad. That's just real. Now that you think about it, dog, that's just bad. There's this man that coached 13 quarterbacks and been coaching in Cleveland now 6 years. That's 2 different quarterbacks per year. What we doing? But you know, it is what it is. But you know, Shadur is now 1-0 as an NFL quarterback, broken several Cleveland Browns records in the process. And after all that, in the process of doing what players do in the locker room, what coaches do in the locker room after a big win or even a major loss, the coaches give speeches, give acknowledgments, and then pass out game balls. Speakeasy, nightcap. I watched the video. I had my thoughts, but I'm going to let them speak on it because Shadur didn't get no game ball. Let's go to Shannon Sharpe and Ocho Cinco.
Gage's big punt return on special team. How about Corey? Every single time you're out there pinning those guys doing your job. Great call. How about that big play by Sam at the end? IB, huge play. Q, huge play. Harold making a big play. And then another rookie making his first start. Nice job, Shadur. Well done. I got one ball in my hand. Okay, I got a guy, he's got to get a cold every week. Okay, he had a cold this week. Wasn't feeling himself. 3 sacks, which gives him 18 on the season through 11 games, which breaks his own Browns record. Myles Garrett. Come on, man.
So hold on.
Yeah.
Making his first start. A guy that you didn't really want to start. A guy that you didn't even want in your organization.
Right.
And that's all he get. Great job.
Well,
he don't get no game ball?
Nah, he don't get no game ball, Unc. That wasn't his pick. That's not what they want. They don't want him to succeed. You know that. That no disrespect. The owner told you to himself. Even the head coach's guy is Dylan Gabriel. We all understand that. Listen, didn't Shadur make history tonight?
Yes.
First Browns quarterback as a rookie to start and win after what? Since what?
17. I mean, you got to think about Ocho. They've had 42 starting quarterbacks since 1999.
Right.
No quarterback making his first start.
Yeah.
The last 17 have said we didn't get it. They didn't get it done.
Yeah. Listen.
That ain't worth the game ball, Ocho.
It's clear as day now. It's clear as day. Like, I mean, we've been going back and forth about this over and over, nitpicking here and there, and people say, oh, they hate, they're not hating. Oh, Dylan Gabriel. Listen, all that, we know what the play is. The writing is on the wall. It's always been on the wall. When the owner came out and said what he said about this not being my pick, this is brother Drew Berry, right? Is that how you say his name?
Andrew Berry.
Andrew Berry, excuse me. Andrew Berry, it was his pick. It was his idea. I mean, we know what it is. You know, the odds are stacked against you. When the opportunity presents itself, he has to go out there and do what he did.
I don't get it. Ocho, sometimes you got to, like Coach used to tell him, sometimes I got to fool him. Sometimes you got to lie to your team.
Yeah.
Even if you don't like Shedeur, even if you want Dylan Gabriel, you won't commit. I get all that, and I get the semantics. I get the scheme of it, Ocho.
Right.
I want them to prepare for both, knowing damn well Dylan Gabriel ain't gonna see that field anytime soon. I get all of that.
Right.
But this notion that this thing is even close, this notion that this was just a whole hum performance.
Right.
The guy got no snaps with the guys that he played with today until Wednesday of last week.
Yeah.
And he does that on the road in a hostile environment. And all you got for him is that.
Now, we said what we said. We've been saying what we've been saying. It's just obvious. It's just plain as day. How you don't get that man a game ball? His first win in the NFL. He break all kind of Cleveland records. You barely acknowledged him in your little shout outs. But you ain't got no love for your quarterback. I told you, Kevin Stefanski fired just as soon as the power shift changed. When the power dynamic changed, that's the first thing I would do if I was Shadur. Out of here. I need me a new coach. That's somebody that believe in me. But that ain't the gist of it. Y'all know us. We peep everything. And the boys over at Speakeasy, they wasn't all right with the no game ball, but they also noticed something else that I had peeped game 2 when I first saw this video. And I was like, oh, that's how we doing. That's what we doing now. Okay, peep game.
So this now, next on their schedule, they got San Francisco coming up, right? And going into that game, you're going to have Stefanski's going to have an option. We're assuming Dylan Gabriel's going to be available for that one. What do you think the conversation in that room is? Their bye week is already gone. Okay, so it's next Sunday they play the 49ers. Okay. Go up against the 49ers, you do have them at home, but that's a Robert Saleh defense.
Yeah.
Do you?
But they still young. They still young. There's some dudes over there. It's not like that.
Yeah, I know we think Shedeur should be the starter moving forward. What do you guys think Kevin Stefanski is going to do?
I know the answer. I thought you were going to ask me something serious, man.
What do you think he's going to do?
Hold up. Before I answer that, can you show him at the end of the game?
Yeah, I got you.
Look at this response, though.
One second.
I missed it. It was crazy.
This is what he had to say in the locker room.
Big play, and then another rookie making his first start.
Go back. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it for the viewers. Let's go back to.
Don't spoil it for the viewers.
I'll let you.
I need y'all to watch Emmanuel Acho. Emmanuel Acho, he's the most dramatic person of all. But Emmanuel Acho is also plays both sides of the. He don't play both sides of the fence. He's more of a centrist. He keeps it real. He tells you if it's right. He tells you if it's wrong. And those are the kind of people that you need when you're trying to communicate something. But watch Acho.
You guys listen. I'll let you
What
guys
happened?
listen.
I haven't seen this
He,
yet.
he mentioned this. He mentioned a tone shift in the speech. I'll let you guys listen.
Resilient together, like I told you we needed to, right? Stay resilient together, and we fought together. How about Gage's big punt return on special team?
Clap for that. We can clap for that, right?
Okay, all right.
Yep. What's next?
How about Corey? Every single time you're out there pinning those guys doing your job. Great.
Okay, good job. Good job.
We can clap for that.
For pinning guy. Yeah, that's a lot. Good job.
Wasn't perfect.
Okay.
How about that big play by Sam at the end?
Okay,
Yeah. Watch this.
IB, huge play. Huge
Isaiah
play.
Bond, good play.
Harold
Quinton
making a
Jenkins,
big
good play.
And
Harold
then another
Fanning.
rookie making his first start. Nice job, Shadur. Well done.
You ain't winning months. Shedeur, good job over there, buddy.
I thought maybe you were over-exaggerating until I watched.
I haven't seen him.
Look at Emmanuel Acho's face. He like, that's all he gonna do? You're not gonna acknowledge your rookie quarterback who just gave you your first win in over a month, who just broke all these records and also won on the road. And that's all you got? Yeah. Let's go.
Easy. I swear to God,
I haven't seen that before.
He can't hide it. If you look at, I want y'all, all the viewers, it's 9,100.
Wow. Yeah.
All the 9,100 people in this chat.
92 now.
92. I want y'all to, when y'all chilling, right? Y'all at work, you're on a break, get your coffee, whatever you're doing. Look at his interviews, right? And look how he talks about Shadur. It be so quick, so general, so broad. Like, dog, everybody's waiting to see what this kid can do. You had guys on this platform, that platform, this podcast, this station talking bad about him, right? And then he gets a chance to start. They ain't win in months. Then they finally win. And he gives him love like that. That is crazy.
I got some important information for y'all.
No, you don't, because we ain't going to listen to that commercial. Because Pride Picks ain't paying nothing over here.
Hold on.
You can't even hide it.
Sometimes in the show, we prep and we watch stuff ahead of time.
for sure.
So, like, my reactions are ready and all those things. Yeah, that's good right there.
Yeah.
I need y'all, if y'all were looking down, if y'all were yelling at your kids, if your kids walked out their room for a moment, if y'all was,
Let me get my popcorn.
if y'all was, you know what I'm saying, ha-ha and kicking with your partner, stop all of that and focus specifically on what we are about to show you.
And turn your volume up.
Turn your volume all the way up.
Because his volume going to change.
Perfect. How about that big play by Sam at the end? IB, huge play. Huge play. Harold making a big play, and then another rookie making his first start. Nice job, Shadur. Well done.
Yeah.
Good job, Shadur. Good job.
I have historically, if you will, caped for Stefanski, especially on this show. That was the most wild thing I have seen this season post-game by a coach.
Any tripping?
First off, Stefanski, you have 6 wins in 2 seasons. You need to be happy as hell every time you get just 1 win. And you need to be most thankful for the quarterback who touches the ball every time you get that win. I don't care about a punt return. Isaiah Bond, IB, you shouting him out. How does he catch the ball if Shedeur doesn't throw it on the run? Quinton Jenkins, you shouting him out. I don't think he had 50 yards rushing today.
Come on, man.
This ain't the game to shout him out. Shedeursanders in his first start for an organization that hasn't won a game since October 19th goes out there and beats down the Raiders, and it's nice job, Shadur. Nice job, Shadur. That was the most egregious post-game presser I have seen by a coach, and I cake for Stefanski. I think Stefanski's the best Browns coach in the last 25 years, but that was wild.
He said
that was ludicrous.
He gave a shout out to like the punter. Like, good job to the punter, pinning people.
The punter.
Shedeur making his first start. Good job, Shedeur.
That's crazy, yo.
You know, guys, what?
Hold on, bro.
Also, like, Myles Garrett got the game ball, understandable, but also at the same time,
Dude, Kevin Stefanski just hates Shedeur. I'm just telling y'all. See, he can come across in the press conference and say all these things. You can do that. You can get in the public eye and say all the right things. But when you think it don't matter and you think ain't nobody watching, you try to sneak one, it really shows how you feel. See, because that was a hype moment where nobody paying attention. We always watching. We always listening. Because your tone, the look on your face, the way you move your head, your body language means something to us. White people don't give a shit. And I ain't being racist. I'm just saying what it is. We notice that stuff. We know when you don't like us. We know when you don't want to be bothered with us. Period. It's just people, us as a people. We notice these things because we are trained to pay attention to all of it. That's why when people tell you, I know you don't mess with me, dog, but it's all good. We already know how you feel because we can see it on your face. We can hear it in your voice. We can tell in your body language. And that right there is so freaking obvious that Kevin Stefanski don't like Shadur. It's ridiculous.
A quarterback? You're an offensive guy. You have a quarterback making his first start.
And your job on the line.
To win in his
history.
debut. Oh, in
Browns
17.
history.
First rookie quarterback to win on debut in Browns history.
And
you go, guy made his first start today. Good job, Shedeur.
That's why I don't rock with it.
Hold on.
I'm not here to say that quarterbacks deserve special privilege. He said that like
Yeah,
it was a
they
safety
do.
that needed.
Yeah, they do.
They do cook 2-5.
They do.
Every quarterback, I don't care what level.
I hear you.
You gotta be in the pros. They all get special privileges.
He acted like that was a dude at nickel making his first start.
Correct.
That he maybe was in like year 3 and then he had to because of injury. Like,
hold on, I need you to do
that's
something.
crazy.
I need you to do something. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Should I do it?
You should do it.
I ain't gonna do it. Gonna do it.
Search Shedeur Sanders and Andrew Berry. Search that. I didn't want to do this, but we got 9,500 people in the chat right now. Y'all deserve this. Y'all deserve this.
And that's just YouTube.
This is the general manager of the Cleveland Browns.
Here, brother.
Notice the difference between this.
Give me 1 second.
Congratulations with Shedeur Sanders and what Kevin Stefanski did. I don't want to do this. I truly do not want to do this.
But sometimes your hand is forced.
My hand is legitimately
Sometimes you
forced.
have to do it.
Because
Sometimes
And that's true. You gotta do what you gotta do. Because you should acknowledge that man and the accomplishments that he just achieved. He just did something 17 other quarterbacks didn't try to do. He just did something quarterbacks been trying to do since 1999. And he did it on the road. Something else that some quarterbacks been trying to do since 2012. It was so many accomplishments in that one game. And Kevin Stefanski just swept them all under the rug.
You know what that beef is, homie?
my development. We also got one from Matt Whitworth said, I'd fire the Browns coach. Shedeur's mishandling his malpractice offense. The owner came out and said, I want Shedeur. The coach chose to not play him. Now he balls out. Gotta fire him. Also, I got one from earlier that I want to go back to. Our resident comedian, Tall Up 340. This is going back to the Cowboys Eagles, but I just got to take it back. He said, damn, baby, turn around and make that Eagles offense touch the floor. Clap, clap. I'm sorry, I just had to get that one out there. Shout out to all
Make that Eagles
340. That was a good one. That was a good one.
That was not a good one.
That was a good one.
That was a great one.
The Eagles offense has been the equivalent to like Magic City parking lot Justin Fields.
Yeah.
It's up there. We also got another one from Juan Barron said, how much pressure will be on the coach now if he benches Shedeur?
I don't think he's no pressure though. He's gonna be, y'all know he's gonna bench him. This is the sad part. The sad part is I went out there and I look different from Dylan Gabriel, and you still not gonna start me? Yeah. Right? Like y'all need this. Y'all thinking about this, but you already know what's gonna happen. Yeah. Look at his interviews.
Yeah.
He hating on Shedeur. I don't know what it is.
Take the new one I sent you. I cropped it down,
sad,
so you know what I'm saying.
It's really embarrassing, homie.
Take the new one. And again, for context. Play the Kevin Stefanski clip one more time.
Let's set the tone. Yeah. Get the.
So I need y'all to drop in the chat. Are we tripping? Sometimes I trip.
I need to know.
And we family in here.
Like, we're
It's family.
It's 9,800 of our closest friends currently watching. We're literally on week 12 of the Speakeasy. Y'all are making this the greatest YouTube show ever, including the ones that air at the same time. You can let them know I said that. Y'all are making this the greatest ever. Watch this and then she'll watch something else.
Huge play. Q, huge play.
Play, Q.
Harold making a big play. And then another rookie making his first start. Nice job, Shedeur. Well done.
Okay, so that was the coach. Now remove that, Rome. Remove that. Now here is the general manager that drafted him. This is immediately after the game as well. Whenever y'all are ready in the back, whenever our superstars are ready in the back.
Oh man, him and Andrew Berry.
That's the general manager of the Browns.
Oh wow.
This reminds me of the Key and Peele skit when he was dapping up
When
as
it's
Obama.
Obama?
Yeah, he's dapping up. Yeah, he's dapping up all the white people. Like, hello, thank you,
thank you very
Yeah,
much.
nice to meet you. It was great pleasure.
You in
to see
there,
you.
though?
And he sees the black man. He's like, my dog was lit. It's lit. But yeah, y'all, man, this is
But
crazy.
the most important question that we can ask on this topic, so y'all don't go anywhere until we get this question answered. There is a game next week. We lit right now.
Yep.
We might even have Shedeur in the Speakeasy tomorrow. We might even have that happen.
Oh wow.
But Shady, who starts next week? Who does Kevin Stefanski start?
Y'all already know this answer. Y'all know this answer. It ain't gonna be Shedeur. He don't like Shedeur. I don't know what it is about him. It's like when he talks about him, he never wants to say how good he is. The things, everybody that wants to see him play, the fans, the people, the freaking players. The player. I know so many players over there in Cleveland, and they want Shedeur. And he's the only one that want to hold him back. They asked him today, going forward, who's going to start. He said, well, right now, I don't want to talk about it. He never want to talk about it. So, listen, Shedeur, you can't control when you play. When your number's called, just keep doing what you do, man, because every time you step on the field, you show us something. He showed us something.
Yeah. Did this game at Shedeur?
Now, Kevin Stefanski, we see your hate. We feel how you treat people, especially the best quarterback you got on your team. And it's awful that people say he loves Shedeur. No, he don't. He likes Shedeur. He talks to Shedeur. Yeah, he talks to Shedeur. He got to talk to Shedeur. That's his job. He was talking to Shedeur on the sideline. That's what he's supposed to do. They working. They working. And they got to work together to achieve one common goal, W's. It's just so obvious. It's just so egregious every time we see it happening over and over and over and over again, and everybody keep trying to say we tripping. We ain't tripping. Not when everybody's seeing the same thing. It's fair. Call it what it is. It's hate. Kevin Stefanski did say that shedeursanders is starting next week.
Shedeur will start this week. Obviously, number one job of quarterback is to win. So excited to get that first win under his belt. And then next thing is improvement. And that's what young players do. Certainly young quarterbacks do. You get one game better, and that's just from working at it. So that'll be our focus.
Yeah, that'll be your focus. Your focus better be to save your job. Because if you keep acting like you acting, it might already be written in stone. But just in case you haven't heard,
you about to lose your job.
That's all we want to know. But anyway, man, we're going to get out of here. Y'all leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. Beat it up. Let me know what y'all think. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that little star right down there at the bottom and hype your boy up. You know what I'm saying? Turn your post notification bell on so you'll know when we going live or dropping this heat. I'm going to get out of here, man. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace out.